Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Show and Tell brought to you by Bold TV. I'm your host, Peter Salib. Let's dive into it. So we have from Western Digital, aka WD, we have the MyCloud Home. So this is a basically cloud server for the home. So this is a solution for device storage. It fills up fast on most people's smartphones. You're taking a lot of photos, taking a lot of videos, downloading documents, different things. So you're probably backing all of those things up to the cloud, iCloud, Google Photos, Dropbox, whatever you might be using. But all of those have capacities, and then you need to pay a subscription to have more storage available to you on their clouds. So if you're looking for a more local yet equally convenienced solution, then you want something like a network attached storage, aka a NAS. So this is sort of like that, but it's more simple. So it has a cool two-tone look, you know, the silver on the bottom, the white on the top, right? Neat little packaging. And it's very simple. There's no buttons, there's no screens. It's really just three very simple plugs. All right, so you're gonna have your power adapter, you're going to have the Ethernet cable. That's how it's going to get attached to the internet. It does not have Wi-Fi built in. You'll need Ethernet. And then a USB slot so you can plug in another hard drive, which might be more like a classic, external hard drive. You could plug it in, and that also will become connected. So we have the 8 terabyte model, but it comes in several storage options. It comes in 2, 4, 6, and 8 terabyte options. When it comes down to the price, it seems that the 4 terabyte option is priced to be the best value in terms of terabytes per dollars. So, that's something to consider. The 8 terabyte might be a little out of budget. So the 4 terabyte is more than you need. I've had several terabytes available. I've never even come close to filling it up. So it's really an excessive amount of storage for most people. So with the 4 terabytes should do you just fine. So this is really, it's just a central place to store all of your things. You're going to put in all of your photos, all of your videos, all of your documents, just everything. Put it into here. It has an app/software for iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, whatever you're using. You download the app, the program, and you'll get to interact with this. That's how you'll upload and download and organize, move files, and all that good stuff. So what I recommend you do is you set up an automatic backup when you get this thing going. So if you're in Windows, set up your Windows backup. If you're on Apple and you have Time Machine, sync up your Time Machine to back up into this. Okay, all of your phone's camera roll, boom, auto backup into here. Now you can access this anywhere. So it is like a cloud in that sense. But instead of the cloud belonging to Google or Apple or Dropbox, the cloud lives in this box, and this box lives in your home, connected to your own internet. So that's how it works. So you have access to everything that you put on here all the time through that app. So you can organize your things, you can find content by searching by date, by time, by album or folder keywords. So it has a smart search feature. You can share and collaborate with your friends or family on folders and albums, so it's really great for exchanging photos from a vacation and all that good stuff. You can add users to have their own account and access and manage and control their own files. So if you have a family, you can create, a family account. Each person can access their own, set of storage in this device here. So you can also stream to Chromecast. If you had a party over, you had people over, you can stream whatever's on here straight to Chromecast. If it's audio only, you have your own music on here, you can stream it directly to your Sonos. So it's pretty integratable and connected as well. Some downsides is that this does require internet connection. So there's no USB interface for exchanging data. So that means if you don't have an internet connection, if your Wi-Fi is down, if it's a storm and Optimum, if Verizon Fios, if the whole thing is down, nobody has internet, this also won't have internet, so all of your stuff won't be accessible via the app or anywhere else. And since it doesn't plug directly into your computer via USB to get files and upload and download that way, I consider that to be a slight downside into this. But it's pretty negligible because most people's internet uptime is, in the 90% in the, upper echelons of that range. So the other downside is the WD Discovery app. It's not compatible with the new Apple M1 chips. I'm sure they're working on it, but as of right now, if you have an Apple device that has the new M1 chips, you won't be able to use the WD Discovery app. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're one of those users. But in general, this is something that's good for the everyday family that's just taking photos, wants them accessible, wants them protected and safe in their own home, more local and private. So the 4 terabyte, which I mentioned, is probably the better value. It's $190 for the price, and for the 2 terabyte, just to give you some benchmark, it's $160. Right, so from $160 to $190, $30 difference for double the terabytes. I think that's a good deal. So you can go find this at shop.westerndigital.com. Okay, so if you enjoyed this episode, if you learned something new today, please subscribe wherever you're watching this. And thanks for watching Show and Tell. Take care. See you next time.